Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Back into it and back at it on this Memorial Day weekend. Happy Memorial Day to all of you. Hope you're getting a good kickoff to the summer. It's going to be a good one. Tonight's gonna be a good night. How to play that song?
Yeah, I'm sure you've played that before.
Yeah, just about past couple of weekends I've been using it, and people love it.
Yeah,
classic never goes away. Speaking of classic, Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts.
Well, yeah. If you haven't protected your home and family and put your home in a trust, you're probably making a mistake. And I can say that because I'm not a lawyer.
Right.
I can say whatever I want, I guess.
That's what one in your mind.
But here's what I know. Long-term care, 7 out of 10 people will be in long-term care at some point, or rehab, at $15,000, $18,000 a month.
Right.
Say bye-bye to the house if that bad boy's not in a trust.
Right.
And it's more important for like regular people than it is even people that have crazy money. Or maybe you just got to update your will, but Safe Harbor Wills and Trust, they're doing it. They look at their referrals, look at their record, look at the people that they're working with. They're outstanding.
Watch their videos on the website.
Yeah, watch their videos. Safe Harbor, safeharborwillsandtrust.com. Tom.
All right. It's our pleasure to bring back Mr. Summer. It's Corey Reed, General Manager of Brewerton and Fulton Speedways. How have you been there, Corey?
Fantastic, gentlemen. Glad to be back on. Thanks for having me.
I think the last time we had you on, you might have had a mask on and all that stuff.
Could have been.
Yeah.
I think I was here last summer.
Yeah.
Are you that person that wore a mask all alone in their car by themselves?
No, that's not me.
Okay.
No.
Good for you.
Can you explain who that person is and what are they thinking?
They have an Uber sign in the window. That's about
And
it.
a Cohen 6 bumper sticker on their Prius. Sorry. Did I say that? Tom, am I going to get in
You
trouble?
said it. I believe you.
Hey, we all have our opinions.
Yep.
And, that's the beauty behind free speech, right? So you're up at where do you spend most of your time? Both places?
Yeah,
Okay.
a balance between both.
Okay.
I actually have a main office in Baldwinsville, and then so I was just left there, and I'm over here. I'll go to Brewerton today, and then Fulton most of tomorrow.
Yeah, so on the weekends, Friday night,
Yep.
Brewerton Speedway.
Yep.
I know when I'm out in the boat, Tom, I can hear them.
Yes.
And I'm saying...
But first, you're just taking for granted that everybody knows what they do. So let's start by having them
Everyone
say,
knows what they do.
Yeah, are they asphalt or dirt?
What?
Well, yeah, exactly. So,
Dirt. All
He
right.
knows dirt.
I know Brewerton's dirt.
Yeah, all right. Talk to
Dirt.
So tell us about the speedways, the nights
Yes,
around, and
there
what
we
you
go.
do.
There we go.
Every Friday night, all summer long, with Brewerton Speedway. We've been doing it since the '60s, and each and every weekend for basically we about 1st of May right till Labor Day, and then we have a bit of a break, and then a special. But it's every Friday night. Kids are free each and every week for us, 18 and younger. So a little slice of Americana. We were talking about
dirt track racing, and are those cars with big blocks or small block?
Yep, we have a combination of both. Predominantly big block is our headline class with some small blocks mixed in. Then we have a like a crate engine sportsman class, which is the same car just with a smaller engine as our second class.
Right.
Then we have a little mini mods, the mod lights, so we call them, and then a 4-cylinder class. So it's a little bit for everybody.
Is it the same thing on Saturday at Fulton, or is it a different mix of cars?
Similar.
Yeah.
It's more or less the same. We run just exclusively a small block Chevrolet engine up there as our headline class, but the same car, but just a different engine package.
And that's no longer asphalt. That's dirt
That's
as well.
also dirt
That's
as well.
been
Used
dirt.
to be pavement.
But
Yeah,
that's been dirt since like 1995, isn't it?
No, more like the late 70s,
There we
early
go.
80s.
See, Tom, I'm going to go Tom.
You're close. But
Good golly.
It's still under there. It's still pristine. I've always joked with the boss that, we should, about every few years, you need to add clay. You need to, because it between dust and between the cars coming in with it caked all over them, whatever. So you need to add it. Well, I always say, before you add it the next time, why don't we peel what we have off? Let's run one pavement weekend. But so far, he's
if
balked.
people haven't been exposed, I used to go to Rolling Wheels as a kid.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, once in a while, and it was
Wii Sports Speedway? Yeah.
family fun. If people haven't been to a local dirt race, Why should they go, and what will they expect? What will they see?
Excitement, noise. The kids go nuts because it's just there's constant action, especially Brewerton because it's just a short track. It's like less than a half mile.
Energy going.
And the up in your face racing, especially Brewerton because you're really close to the action,
right.
And it's tight racing. So there could be a spin out, there could be a crash, there could be just 3 wide action, all throughout the field. Especially this year, our modified field, our headline class is really loaded. We've been averaging about 30 cars a night, which is
Adam and Steve Roberts. Are they coming down to see you?
Yep, they come down every week.
Do they come in? Because they used to race out at the Land of Legends there for a while.
He's still doing that as well, but their Friday night is with us. So that's been great to have them as well. So Adam's
I noticed you're not. Yeah, right. I noticed you're not mentioning anything about electric cars. So the electric cars.
We're holding out as long as we can. Probably someday they're going to tell us we have to, but we're going to try.
Governor Hochul, actually, I'll tell you now, she put a bill out.
No.
Yes. That you have to actually pedal the car.
I believe it. Sounds like her.
I thought you were going to say they were going to try and make it electric.
Yeah.
But there's nothing like the smell of C4 on a Friday night.
Exactly. Yeah, we actually D113 is basically D13 is what our fuel is for all of our big blocks. It's high octane racing.
So what time we start on those nights?
7 p.m. We open around 5:30 and get started with hot laps about 6 and race at 7.
So from the pandemic, have you seen a massive increase, or did things stay level?
I'll be honest, our first year back, our industry was one of the first to really get back. So many things got, in 21, when we all came back, got canceled. A lot of things didn't make it back. So our 21 was exceptional.
Great.
I think everything caught up in 22, so maybe anything we gained kind of slid back a little bit, but we're back to kind of pre-pandemic at this point.
Yeah.
Solid, good crowds, probably not what they were in the 90s, but nothing really is.
Right. It's such family fun, though.
Oh, it is.
You go, you pick a car, you're just like, hey, look at that one, and it's so local. You got people from all right here. It's I don't know. It's just
drivers, a lot of drivers are local, and they got their aunts, uncles, nephews.
That's a huge part of it, and it's funny too. Like especially our sportsman class, some make it a bucket list thing. Like some of these guys that come out are 50, 60 years old.
Yeah,
they not that old, Tom.
And then there's others that are literally 13. And Dad's putting them in the car, and so we see a wide range. So there could be 2 cars racing for the win that are 40 years difference in age, which is
who are the
pretty
top
impressive.
The top 5 contenders this year?
At Brewerton, pretty much. Like Larry White, obviously is a strong
Does it help that he owns the place?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. But Chris Heil was our track champion last year. Chris beat Larry out, and Chris has been a front runner. Max McLaughlin, who of course is the son of Magic Sue's Mike McLaughlin, who's a Hall of Famer and national, raced the Busch Grand National Series for a long time. So he races with us weekly. Jimmy Phelps is a perennial contender each and every week at Brewerton. It's just
do you have any of the Johnsons or McCready or any of those guys?
No Johnsons, no McCready's. Timmy's the only. Timmy and Jordan both still race or are racing, but neither of them are with us.
Well, Tom, it's good, dirty fun.
Yes, dirty fun. Really
fun.
Quickly, any thoughts of expansion or anything like that for the next year? Or,
no, it's pretty much standard fare, hardcore, in your face stuff every Friday night.
Brewerton Speedway, Friday nights, Fulton Saturday night. You're not going to regret it. It's so much fun. I'm going to head back out. We used to do it, and it's just a lot of fun.
Great. Thank you very much, Corey, for all you do and all your people do. All right.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.
Have a great rest of the day. All right. Grant Fletcher's coming up next. Sales trainer. Well, actually, he's a marketing manager now at Fleet Feet. Stick around right here on the local show on 570 WSYR.